Over the summer, I went to the Painted Hills, and in this trip, I did my very first solo camping. I've done many adventures as a solo hiker, solo adventurer, but this was the first time that I tried camping on my own. So follow along on this journey as I walk through the Painted Hills and take you with me as I solo camp for the first time. After spending a day hiking, it was time to go find a camp spot. I did find a spot at this place called Priest Hole. It is a free camp spot. It is first come, first serve, but they were actual camp spots with picnic tables and everything. There were also pit toilets here. I was very nervous about my first time camping all by myself, but it went just fine. I had no issues at all and I felt safe. I did a couple things like put out 2 chairs to make it look like there were more people camping there, but it went really well. I was very pleased with my experience. And the next morning, I set off to do a little bit more hiking before I went to my next destination on this trip. So follow along and I'll show you some more sights. Good morning. I am on the top of the Carroll Rim Trail at the Painted Hills. It's about 372 elevation. The longest hike in this particular unit of the park, and you get 360 views of the overlook. Here is what I'm looking at. That and all the way around. It's really, really pretty up here, and I'm glad that I did this trail. I was gonna do it last night, but it was so hot. So if you are doing this in the summertime, I recommend going as early as possible. I'm already hot and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so it gets really, really hot here. I think it was close to 100 degrees yesterday. So I passed last night, but I came back this morning, and now I am headed off to the Sheeprock unit. And there's a museum there and some other hikes, and they call it the Blue Basin, so I am excited to see the difference. The Blue Basin was quite a surprise for me. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but honestly, this blew any expectations I had. Now, I did really enjoy the Painted Hills, but there was just something so unique and special about the Blue Basin. It also had a really good paleontology center. I'll talk about that in a little while, but that also really highlighted this portion of the trip. And the rocks were even more blue and green than they look here in this video. It just was like walking in another world. It was very unique, and I highly recommend checking these out. I did want to go to the third location, but I only had a couple days, and it's so hot here that you have to do your hiking early in the day unless you want to hike in 100 degrees, which I didn't. So I just hit the 2 parks, and I do hope to go back to the third unit at some point in the future. But keep hiking with me, and I'll keep showing you along the rest of the way. The Thomas Condon Visitor Center in the Sheeprock unit of this park is the best visitor center I've ever been to at any park. I was really impressed with the fossils that they had there and just how you take a step through time. Highly recommend. Thanks for following along on my journey while I take my first solo camping trip to the Painted Hills and Sheeprock units of the John Day fossil beds. It was an incredible time, and I'm really glad that I did this trip. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more hiking and travel content. Thanks for watching.